Hey folks, thanks for joining me today. So today's tutorial is going to be the first of 12. I'm going to do these once a month like I have done with my other series, and these are going to be our birthday flowers for the months. So January is a carnation. So I've been sort of dabbling around with one stroke painting over the Christmas holidays, and I've really enjoyed it. So I thought I would share it with you with doing this carnation. And it's actually very quick and easy. And I'm just going to draw on where I want the petals, and then I'm going to label them. I'm still quite novice, so I need this as my sort of guide. So we start at the top. I'm going to walk you through this because unfortunately every time I do this, this is what happens. You can't see. My hand gets in the way. So I'm going to tell you what I'm doing so that you can maybe visualize it in your mind. And I do apologize for the angle of my camera to not allow you to see what exactly I'm doing. So basically what I'm using is two colors on my brush, and I'm using a round brush. I am using the color titanium white, and that's by FolkArt. And then, and I'm really going to butcher the name of this paint, but Mendocino red. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but it is from Delta. It's kind of like a berry wine color or a burgundy, but that's the name of this particular paint that I'm using. So what I do is I load up the paint with the red, and then I do a quick dip into the white. And the white then has to be on top of the brush. So when you put your brush down, the white part is going to be facing up or facing you. Then what you do is you push your brush, you might be able to see here, push your brush down and then wiggle it so that it fans out. Then you lift up a little bit, push forward a tiny bit, and then pull down and lift up as you pull down, which gives you the point. So I'm going to show you one more time here, and I'm so sorry that my hand's in the way. So I have a few more petals to do, but you can see on my paintbrush on how I've got the red, and then there's a little bit of white on the top, and I just push down. I fan it out as much as I can by wiggling it. I push up a little tiny bit, and that gives sort of like the petal, I don't know, like little sprigs, I guess, because a carnation petal is not perfectly smooth. It's got these little like cutouts, or why can't I think of the word? They're like little hairs, I guess, that are hanging off or pushed off. So it's like a scalloped look. There we go. I got it. So when you're pushing on the brush and then you push up slightly, so you're moving your brush up onto the rock and you bring it back down, basically what you're doing is you're creating that scalloped look and then bringing it back. So that's how I did the petals. And now I'm going to do the bottom part of the carnation, and they have this like big bulb, I guess, and that's sort of like the encasement of where the leaves come from the petals of the flower. So that's what I'm doing here. Is I am using forest green and titanium white, and I am doing the same technique as I did with the petals, except I'm not pushing up. So what I'm doing is I'm putting it down, I'm spreading it just a bit, and then I'm pulling it up and then sort of dragging it into a point into the flower. And then there's this little nubby thing. I'm sorry, I'm not very technical, but it's sort of like the connection from the stem to the bulb where all the flowers are or the petals are. So I do that. And then what I do, because I'm a novice at these one-stroke paintings, and it wasn't quite exactly the way that I wanted, I went in with my fine lining brush and I added a little bit more detail. You can do whatever you want. You don't necessarily have to do these colors. I've seen carnations in some really light pinks. I've seen them just white. So you can use whatever color you want. Even get creative and do them like purple or orange or, whatever your favorite color is. It's just that the carnation is the January flower. So going forward, I'm going to be creating the flower of the month every month, and that's going to be my monthly series for 2025. So you can see that I'm just sliding in some extra colors and some extra strokes. This is just to define some of the petals. I don't do all of them, but I do the ones that I felt needed these little strokes to be able to blend the paint a little bit better. I'm very impressed. It was a very quick and easy thing to do. And I couldn't believe the flower actually bloomed in front of my eyes as I was painting it. So, I mean, it was just absolutely amazing. And like I said, I've just started to learn how to do this, and I thought that I would share it with you. I will do another one where I can actually show you what I'm doing. So I'm going to change the camera angle, and I will do another carnation and show you how it's done. And I'm going to leave it up to you, the viewers, by leaving me a comment below as to what color you want to see this carnation. So I am relying on you to leave me a comment and let me know what color carnation you would like me to paint. So that's your job, to just leave me a quick comment of the color. You don't have to put in a bunch of words or anything. Just put in like blue or green. I'm totally fine with that. But I would really love to do something that you want to see. So just leave me a quick comment. And if you like the video, make sure giving me the thumbs up is the best way to let me know that you like the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. You just have to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. That way you know exactly when I'll be posting. I try to do every Friday. So make sure you get that piece of button pushing done so you don't miss anything. So now I'm just doing some touch-up details on that bulb part of the carnation. And I will kind of let you know that the carnation is one of my favorite flowers. And it's probably because January is my birthday month. So it could be very well be why I like the carnation so much. So anybody else out there with a January birthday, I wish you a happy birthday. It's kind of a great way to start the year. You know, you turn the next number in your age there and start a brand new year with that age. So and you're only as old as you feel. Like your age number is just a number. It has nothing to do with how you feel. So and the way that I've always seen it is that your birthday number is the number of years of experience you've had in life. And that's it. That's all it means. And that you're only as old as you feel. So that's the way I see it. Anyway, so now I'm putting on those little tiny little flowers. Oh, sorry, they're not flowers, those are leaves. I'm putting on those tiny little leaves that you see at the end of the carnation. If I had more room to show the stem a little bit more, I would show you that those go all the way down the stem. So I really want to make this the vocal point, so I'm going to put a frame around it. So I'm just using one of my stencils of the oval and going around it. And of course, I'm bringing out my favorite gold, which is Glorious Gold from DecoArt. And I circle, sorry, I don't circle, this is an oval. So I paint the oval in gold all the way around so that it really centers the flower as your vocal point. And I also leave the stem on the outside. I've been doing this a lot lately with my paintings. I really like the effect of it. It almost gives the painting a 3D look. So the frame is there, but it's not encasing it completely. It's like the painting itself is actually popping out of the frame. And I'm really liking that effect lately. So a lot of my other paintings that I've been doing that I haven't filmed, they're all they're doing this, and I really like the effect. So I might continue doing this, or I might change it up. I don't know, but I just like the look of it. I left it the way you see it now. I didn't put any glitter paint on it. I didn't put any gems on it. You certainly can. I might do that with my other ones going forward. But I really thought, because the black was so black and the flower was so much in the forefront, I didn't think I needed any glitter or anything sparkly to make it better, because I thought it looks great the way it is. Let me know in the comments if you think I should have put some glitter into this very beautiful carnation. So I originally wanted like a thin gold line that went all the way around, and that's how I started, as you can see on the left side of the stem. But when I got to the right side of the stem, it was almost double the size. So I guess as I was going around my guideline that I had drawn on there with the general charcoal pencil, it just got a bit thicker. So I looked at it and I thought, the thicker line looks better. So I actually go and do another swipe around. See, there's a really good picture there to show you how thin it was. And I decided to make it all thick all the way around. So I do another sort of sweep around, and basically all I am doing is I am loading my brush with the paint, and I am pushing down on the brush, sorry, to fan it out, and then I just drag it so that the paint is going to be even all the way around. So I noticed where I started to get really thick, and it was up on the top there of the oval frame. So I just had to do a little bit on the left side of the frame to bring it up to the same size. So and actually the thicker frame looked a lot better than what the thin line frame was going to look. I also debated about doing some dots around it, but I thought this looked so elegant on the oval stone. Oh, and by the way, I should let you know, this is a mold that I purchased from the Happy Dotting Company. So if you want to get your own, head on over there. You can go to the description, and I have all sorts of links available for tools and things like that that I've purchased. I've got information about where else you can find me with links to my Facebook page and Instagram and my Etsy shop, which if you haven't visited lately, you better get over there because I've put in some new stuff into the shop. So go check that out. And I also list all of the colors of the paints that I used in this video. So I list both the brand names and the name of the paint. So everything is there. So I do a little bit of touch up with some black paint and my fine lining brush, and it's finished. A coat of resin makes this really pop, so stay tuned for those pictures. And that's about it. So remember, folks, life is what you make it. So get creative.